Yes, it's similar, just different, like footworks and scheme, a little bit of different schemes and vocab, of course. But yeah, for the most part, it's similar.
How does that help your skill set fit in with that?
Good, because it helps me play fast, and when you play fast, you play confident. So it's a good thing for me that I kind of ran a similar offense, so I can still play fast and be confident while I play.
You're going to take us through the transfer process. When did Wisconsin reach out? And kind of what were your initial thoughts about spending the last year here?
They reached out probably like in the middle of my transfer process, like not probably like one of the I forgot the dates, but like kind of later in the process. And Coach Spalding was just so in tune. He's a younger guy. He just knows how to talk and knows football, knows the game, a real intense dude. And I just felt like he was the guy I wanted to play for, and it just clicked.
I'm guessing you're kind of familiar with the running back tradition at this school. How much did that play a factor?
Played a big factor, and also with Longo at North Carolina with the two-back system he had, played a big factor because I'm knowing they had guys here that can play, so it was never going to be a one-person thing. And I know some coaches will tell you that we're going to have a two-back system, three-back system, and it always ends up being one back. But Longo has a good background history of him using two-back system, actually working and them doing great.
Everybody obviously knew the name Braylon Allen, but how familiar were you with Chez and teaming up with him before he came here?
We weren't really familiar with each other, but like, of course, being a college running back, we know of everybody. We haven't met before this, but I've heard good things about him, and all true. He's a great teammate, great football player.
So within the passing game for what running backs are, I know you said the offenses were kind of similar, but with footwork, there's been some terminology differences. But within the passing game, was there anything different that you've had to pick up? Because we've seen you catch the ball out of the backfield and go downhill, but just is there any differences from what you've seen in the passing game and how you've had to adapt?
No, for the most part, most similar, like just it's most the same things, really, nothing too out of the ordinary.
I looked it up, and you had more carries in your first year at the junior college than you did in 2 years at Oklahoma. Is it safe to say you're fresh? Do you feel like your body's fresh even after 3 years of playing?
Yes, I do. Yes, sir.
How many carries do you think you can handle, if asked?
Honestly, I don't have a number for you, but okay. My whole career before OU, like I was used to carrying the load, so that was the first 2 years I didn't carry the load. So, but now being in college, last year I had like 20 carry games. I think I was perfectly fine in conditioning in 20 carry games, so I can say like 20 a game.
Did you catch a lot of passes in high school? Because the reason I asked is you look pretty comfortable catching
balls
in the backfield.
Yeah.
So that's natural for you.
Yes, sir.
Always been?
Yeah.
Sorry if you asked this already, but what do you think of the job you've done here through 6 practices to show what your capabilities are and how you can fit in next season?
I think I've been doing a good job. Not satisfied, but I've been doing a good job playing fast, learning things, picking up things, playing aggressive, and that's like the number one thing they've been harping on us is being more aggressive this year as a team, as a unit. I think I'm bringing it out of others, and I'm bringing it out for myself.
Do you sense that you and Chez could potentially complement each other with your various skill sets?
Yes, sir. I think there's 4 guys in the room can really complement each other, but yeah, I think me and Chez can do it because he's a great player at the backfield. I'm a great player at the backfield. He knows how to make people miss. I can make people miss. When the open field it's like we just need to, from all 4 or everybody in the running back room, whoever's in the game, just make sure that it doesn't drop and just everybody on the same level.
When you're in a room that's so deep with so many good running backs, so far in spring, has anybody else stood out to you?
As far as running back room?
Yeah, running back room.
Yeah, everybody have their ups and downs, but everybody looks good. Jackson looks real good. Yakwood looks real good. Even the young guys, Nate and Gibb, has flashes of being real good. They're just young still, but I think everybody in that room looking good right now.
I'm sure you've studied the roster when you're making the decision about what school to go to. You're going to have 8 scholarship running backs next season. What attracted you to this place, and why did you feel like this was the best fit?
Because I kind of answered that earlier. Like Longo has a great history of having multiple backs in his backfield that does well and produces well. So that was a big part of it. And Spalding was just a real honest and upfront guy with me, and I loved his intensity of the game. Younger dude that can really get where I'm coming from and where I want to do. So them two are really a big part of it.
Even though you're a veteran athlete, you've played a handful of seasons now, how much can you still learn from some of the guys coming in, like Gideon and Tawee, right? How much can you guys feed off of one another to improve each other's game?
The young guys are kind of still a little quiet, not too vocal, but like me, Ches, Yak, and Grove, and Gator, and Jackson feed off each other a lot. Especially Grove, he's not playing with us right now, so he's a smart dude, like one of the smartest in the room. I can feed off him a lot, and Ches has played a lot of ball, so I've been feeding off Ches a lot too. We feed off each other.
What stands out about Ches's ability? Obviously, he's had a lot of injuries in his past, but what you've seen here, what's notable about what he can add to the running back group?
To me, he can do it all. It's like I don't see one thing on the field he really can't do. Really versatile, can catch up the backfield, will lower his shoulder, will make you miss, has speed, open field speed, and not scared to pick up a pass pro. So I think he has an all-around game.
Do you think you have better burst than people might? Like, if people just look at the roster and see, 5'9", 222, they probably envision more of a power back. But is that something that surprise people and even maybe defenders on the field?
Yes, I think in-game speed is definitely translate different. Like, no one can tell unless you watch it in-game or being in-game. But like, as far as you see my explosive plays, I think it surprises defenders.
What is it about running back that makes you want to play that position? Because you take a lot of damage, you take a lot of hits, but you get back up and explode with burst. What makes you love that position?
So for me, you say I take a lot of hits. I feel like I give a lot of hits out, and that's kind of the thing I like to do. Like just being more aggressive and just letting people know that I'm the aggressor. I'm never the one that's just going to take a hit. I'm going to always deliver the hit. So, and just letting people know like it don't matter how hard this game is, how hard y'all come at me, I'm going to get up every time. Be the same person when I get up, do the same thing over and over.
You were kind of a fan favorite at Oklahoma, and they all kind of wanted to see you carry the ball well. Not to knock the last place, but did you feel underutilized in terms of what you were capable of? Were you hungry for more carries?
Yes, no doubt I was hungry for sure. Wanted more carries, but I'm just at the end of the day, I'm a great teammate. Try to be the best teammate I can be. Cheer on my guys. I loved everybody in that running back room, so I didn't want to knock nobody. But I definitely felt I was hungry and I was capable of getting more carries. But at the end of the day, I was happy for my teammates because I love all of them.
All good here. Pablo, yeah, you guys.
Just the transition process and everything. How have things been going for you, and what's it been like just being here?
It's been great. Team has welcomed me with open arms. I've been pushing them to be better. They've been pushing me to be better, getting real aggressive. I love the intensity throughout everybody on the team, and I'm adapting real well. Weather's finally warming up a little bit, so I kind of like that we start to be outside a little more. I like outside environment, especially when the weather's good. But yeah, I've been adapting well. I love the team, and it's just we've been doing our thing on this field.
Are there differences that stand out for you, like whether it's football or school or?
As far as from
Oklahoma.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, from here, we're kind of more. I think we're very aggressive. This team we have this year is aggressive. Our coaches are harping on it, but like we're hitting it on the mark. This team is very aggressive. Didn't expect to be this aggressive this soon, but it's amazing. I love it though. We're doing our thing.
I was going to ask maybe the aggressiveness. I mean, it's been more tackling. It feels like when you guys probably shouldn't be tackling than there has been in past years. Is that's been a little bit different for you?
Nah, yeah. I mean, we did a lot of live there at OU too, but here it's just the aggressiveness is different right now. Everybody's on the same page from corners to receivers. Everybody's on the same page, so I love it though.
What else schools contacted you when you entered the portal besides Wisconsin?
A lot, probably around like 50. So I would say the biggest like Mizzou, Miami, OK State, Boston College, South Carolina. It was just a ton of schools, but that was some of the biggest.
Was Wisconsin the one you visited?
Yes.
What just stood out to you about that official visit that kind of sealed the deal for you, maybe beyond the conversations you had with the coaching staff?
It was really Spalding and Longo just being so upfront with me and the history that Longo has with the two-back system, like I said, and with Spalding just being so upfront and cool, and Max, the recruiter, me and Max, real cool. I love Max. Just real open and real upfront, and it was a decision I wanted to make.
Did you study the roster at all?
Did I study the roster?
Like
oh yeah,
in terms of running backs, like.
Well, once I took my visit and stuff, yes. But like prior to that, not really. But like once I really considered this being the school I wanted to go to, yes.
And you view, despite there could be like 8 scholarship guys here, and that those opportunities were going to be available for you.
Yes, they was being real upfront with me, saying I'd have to earn it, but the opportunity is there, and it's just same thing at OU. I went there not knowing what would happen. I just wanted to bet on myself, and that's just kind of the guy I am. I like to bet on myself and earn what I get. So I feel like that's what I was going to do here.